Hey everyone, here's my review of Great Pumpkin Coaster at Kings Dominion in Virginia. Great Pumpkin Coaster opened in 1997 and it's an E&F Miler Kiddie Coaster. It has a top speed of 6 miles per hour, a max drop of 8 feet, a chain lift, and no inversions. In this review, I'm going to go over the layout and theming and rate the ride out of 10 based on these 4 categories: intensity, ride smoothness, duration, and fun factor. So starting with the layout. As you dispatch from the station, you're going to head straight up into the 8-foot-tall lift. After a quick climb, there's a twisted drop that leads into the first of 4 hills. In my opinion, this is the best of the 4, because if you're sitting in the front rows, then you get pushed up into it while the rest of the train is still dropping, so you almost get airtime. However, you still get thrown around a bit because of the minimal restraints. Following that is another hill that doesn't really do a lot. And to end off the short coaster are 2 small bumps and a 180-degree turn. There are good lateral forces during this part of the ride. So now let's go over the theme. This roller coaster is themed after the Peanut special. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. The queue and station have no theming, but there is a cutout of a pumpkin that you travel through during the ride. There's also a picture of a pumpkin and some Peanuts characters on the train. Overall, the theme is average for a Cedar Fair kiddie coaster. Moving on to the part of the review where I rate the ride out of 10 based on 4 categories, starting with intensity. I'm not going to explain much with this one, but Great Pumpkin Coaster gets a 2 out of 10 for intensity. Next up, ride smoothness. Naturally, with it not being that intense, it runs pretty smoothly. The coaster does feel janky, so I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Now for the third category, duration. Great Pumpkin Coaster is an extremely short ride, but you do get to go around twice, so I think a 4 out of 10 is fair. And now for the final category, fun factor. With the coaster being a kiddie coaster, it's boring, and there's nothing really going for it, so I'll give it a 2 out of 10. So for Great Pumpkin Coaster's final score, it gets a 3.5 out of 10. Overall, Great Pumpkin Coaster is just an average kiddie coaster. The minimal restraints are probably the best part of the ride for me, or that final turn with good laterals. It's my least favorite coaster at Kings Dominion, but a big part of that is because I'm not the target audience. If you do get to ride this coaster, then make sure to ride in the front for that first hill. So that's going to wrap up my review of Great Pumpkin Coaster at Kings Dominion. If you liked this serious but also not serious review, then leave a like and consider subscribing for more theme park content. Thanks for watching to the end, and have a good day.